Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to stay a little closer to the house and we are going to learn some common trees that you guys might be able to see in your own yard. This, my friends, is the Loblolly Pine tree. So this is one of the fastest growing southern pines, grows anywhere from 60 to 100 feet tall at maturity. It is really easy for us to pick out in the pine tree family, and I'm going to show you why that is. But I do want to start with this tree because this is the tree that most pine plantations plant when they are going to produce wood pulp. And as we all know, wood pulp goes into so many different products, not to mention toilet paper, which seems to be still a shortage around here. So when we're thinking about the Loblolly pine tree, you're going to first see that it has short cones, about 3 to 5 inches, usually in pairs. And then they also have needles. So this has a needle, all right, and it has 3 needles per bundle or fascicle, okay? So the needles are anywhere from 6 to 10 inches long. You can see that right there. And that's how you can tell if it is a Loblolly pine tree. So the next tree I want us to learn is another conifer, just like the Loblolly earlier. This conifer, however, is the eastern red cedar. So the eastern red cedar loves full sunlight. So the reason you're going to see the eastern red cedar very often is because it's an early succession species. So that just means that it is one of the first trees that is going to find its way to finding a living space when an area is opened up. So you're going to see eastern red cedars a lot on fence lines. And that's because these cedars create little blue-green, grayish berries that birds love to eat. And then the birds fly around, they love to land on fence posts, and then they'll use the restroom and those seeds will drop down on the ground, and that's how the eastern red cedar gets in fence lines so often, because the birds will spread those seeds for us. But the eastern red cedar is about 40 to 50 feet at maturity, and it makes a conical shape, so kind of like a Christmas tree shape. A lot of people will decorate this tree if it's in their front yard for Christmas, but they have scale-like leaves. So if you could see, these leaves have scales that look like they are packed one right on top of the other, right on top of the other, right on top of the other. So scale-like leaves, a 40-ish foot tall tree, kind of Christmas tree shape. In the fall and winter, they make those little berries that birds love, and the overall, it's just a very pleasant tree for a lot of folks in their front yard. All right, so let's look at our first hardwood species. So obviously this hardwood is not an evergreen, it's deciduous, which remember it means to lose its leaves every year. So this has really baby leaves on it, so if you can get in really close and see, this one is the sweet gum. It has very small this time, but they'll get bigger. They'll get almost the size of your hand, and it's a star-shaped leaf, so it means it has 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a star-shaped leaf, but the easiest way to know that this is a sweet gum are by these seed pods, also called sweet gum balls. So inside these seed pods, all those little holes were little bitty seeds, and they've all fallen down to make more sweet gums, but these fall off and they hurt really bad if you step on them. But this is how you're going to know that this is a sweet gum tree. In your yard, it may grow anywhere from 50 to 60 feet tall. So take a peek outside, see if you can see the sweet gum tree. All right, so our next tree is this gorgeous tree. Remember how I told you that not every evergreen is a conifer? This is one of them that is a hardwood. This is the southern magnolia. So this is the seed pod for the southern magnolia. Late spring and early summer, they're going to have huge, showy, beautiful white flowers on them. But the way that you can tell it's a southern magnolia is it has this really stiff leaf On the top, it's shiny, very bright green. It's very thick leaf, but underneath, it's really fuzzy. It's got this fuzzy brown hairs all up underneath the underside of the leaves. So it's a beautiful tree, grows 60 to 80 feet. You'll find it a lot around old home sites, and it's just a beautiful tree, classic of the South. So thanks for joining me again today. I hope you do find some of those trees in your yard. If you do find one, take a picture of it and leave it in the comment below and let me know which ones you found. Also, check out that publication that we have on our website at www.aces.edu, and you might be able to find a tree that we didn't talk about today. And if you find that one, leave me a comment below also. All right, I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, bye-bye.